Millions of Americans are still working to shake off the effects of the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. For weeks, they've been locked in a battle with their own budgets because of rising prices, a lack of paychecks, and food benefits running dry, all brought on by a political fight in Washington. At least 1.4 million federal workers were either furloughed or working without pay, and 42 million Americans didn't know if they'd be getting the help they need to put food on the table. That's just now coming back. Still, though, we have seen families still scrambling for food as they work to get back to normal. Several food pantries have had lines around the block, or several blocks, filled with folks hoping for a hand up until they get back on their feet.
Food is a basic necessity and no one should have to struggle to get it. And so, yeah, it's very disheartening.
The hard part is some community groups have had to limit how many times they've been giving out food because they run out and can't replenish their supplies quickly enough. School districts are even rallying to the cause, helping students and families still hurting from the shutdown. The Raymore Peculiar District, for example, packs food for kids who may need it over the weekend. And there's a special pantry now set up at an elementary school in the Smithville School District to make sure kids have everything they need.
It allows them to come through and shop. They're able to make requests, and we can then further support what it is that they're needing at home.
It's all part of an ongoing effort to make kids feel safe and help families across the metro in this time of need, for however long that need lasts. Let's get to the heart of the matter with Dr. Mark Moss, Superintendent of the Smithville School District. Thank you so much for being here. You've been on the job for more than 2 years now, so you have seen what the need for extra help is in a normal year, let's say. What have the past couple of months been like in your district?
Yeah, we have just seen an overall increase in not only within our schools, but our entire community. So we want to make sure that we're responsive to that, because for our students to be able to come in and learn and engage the way we want them to, we have to take care of those basic needs. And making sure that they aren't showing up hungry is one of those basic needs. And that doesn't only pertain to the school day at our elementary schools or middle school or high school. It's at all times. So we try to make sure that we provide not only for our students during the day, but also those times when they're not with us as well.
What does that look like?
Yeah, so Mrs. Huff is a great example of that with our food pantry. So we make sure and send kids home with food at the end of the week is always a big piece, so that way we know that they have that. And a great example coming up is Thanksgiving break. So we know that's going to be a little bit longer break. And it's not only our school district, but also our entire community will rally together to make sure that we work not only to give them a great Thanksgiving meal, but also to make sure those 5 days are taken care of when those kids are at home, as well as their families are taken care of.
That's a good point. What are you hearing from families right now? I mean, this was a 43-day shutdown. There's a slow return to normal after that.
I think it's just digging out. You know, when you have a significant shutdown like that, it can impact, you know, whether it's the work, the finances coming home, the benefits that our families did not receive during that time or that were reduced during that time. And to dig out just because the government comes back does not mean it all comes back right away. So it is a slow dig out, and we anticipate an increased need throughout the remainder of this year and into next year.
No, you have a free and reduced lunches like many districts. Does that mean working with parents on the bills for a little while too, and saying, hey, we understand, pay when you can?
Oh yeah, so we also, as knowing that the shutdown was occurring, we sent out a reminder of families that is a benefit. A lot of people sign up at the beginning of the year. We just wanted to remind them that if your family situation has changed, that opportunity's there. And then we also have a program where if we have families that are in need of making sure their electricity stays on or their water stays on, we have a benevolence fund for our community to tap into, and we have a great school resource specialist and that just makes sure and takes care of them, and we make sure and push that out a lot to remind families that if your situation has changed, we're here to help and we want to partner with you.
You know, there is a stigma though to asking for help, and so I imagine you have to kind of break through that a little bit too.
Yeah, we always want to make sure and protect any family's privacy that's worried about that. So that is something we're very cognizant of, as well as with our students if they have that worry or concern. But I also know that in the back end, when we're able to connect with them and help them, our families are very appreciative and our students are taken care of. We also host at our transportation facility a monthly food bag pickup for our community and families as well. So we always want to make sure and give them that opportunity, and we would never want a family to go without.
I love the pantry idea at the elementary school. Is that going to potentially expand?
Yeah, one of the things that we found when we were working with students is choice is a big piece of this. So in identifying themes, Mrs. Huff does a great job of that. We start stocking with what those students identify as what they like. What is fascinating is that our students, rather than pick for themselves, many times they're picking for their sister, they're picking for their father, they're picking for their mother or grandfather, rather than thinking about themselves. So we always want to make sure we have great choices for them to take that food home, and that way they can ensure they have a great meal.
Now, shutdown aside, what's your final message to families today?
Yeah, I would just say our communities across the Kansas City area are willing and ready to help. If you have needs, don't be afraid to reach out. We know these things come up. Sometimes it's a short need or it can be a long need, but we're always here to help. And we not only look at that through the eyes of the school district, but we have great partnerships with our community churches as well as our local Price Chopper, Hy-Vee. Any of those organizations are always great places that we work with and partner with to ensure our families are taken care of.
Yeah, it really has been heartwarming on the outside looking in, seeing how schools and community groups are rallying to the cause. Yeah. Dr. Mark Moss, thank you very much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
Count on KMBC 9 News and Heart of the Matter as we watch the slow recovery from the government shutdown and what any upcoming changes may mean for you and your family. It's all on air and online at KMBC.com.